Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Friday Night SmackDown, and here we are, Chris Jericho starting it off in the ring. Alright, everyone, I want you to listen to me very clearly. I am your undisputed champion. I am the Ayatollah of rock and roll. All those other nicknames, that's me. SmackDown is Jericho. This is my show. I am the champion, and I think I deserve to get some say into the order of this championship scramble here tonight. So here's what I'm proposing. I want Mark in. So GM Ginger King, I want you to help me put Mark Henry in this match. I want him to have a fair shot as anyone else. I want to have some control. So I better be hearing from you in the next couple of seconds, because I need control of... Oh, and here comes Mark Henry out. Turn off my music. You don't own me, Chris Jericho. I want your championship. I will induct you into the Hall of Pain. You don't control me. If I want in to that main event, I'll earn my spot in that main event. Am I understood? Don't answer that. See, the fact of the matter is, Jericho, you've never faced anyone like me. You haven't become one of those inductees to my Hall of Pain. Edge has. Why don't you ask him how hard it is to become an inductee to my Hall of Pain? But guess what? With all your snide remarks, as brave as you are quite stupid. 'Cause I will induct you tonight, and I will induct you on Sunday. Tonight, I will earn my spot into that match. Somehow, someway. GM Ginger King will let us know. But on Sunday, when I earn my spot in, you will feel the Hall of Pain breathing down your neck. You will feel your neck and your back and your spine and your muscles separate from your bones and from your body when I slam you down for the count of 1, 2, 3, and you will feel the shame that will follow you after I take that championship from you and make it my own. This Sunday, Jericho, I will induct you into the Hall of Pain. Oh, you got jokes? Fine. Here's a joke for ya. You know what, Henry? GM Ginger King is a wise man, and me and him are on good speaking terms. So I'll talk to him during this commercial break, and I will tell him what I want to be done tonight. And you know what? I will have control. I'm the champion. I'm the one who's defended this championship night in, night out for these fans. I'm the one who's done that, not you. So I have the say. I have the control. I am the head of SmackDown. And you will not tell me what to do. You know what, Mark Henry? By the end of the night, the joke just might be on you when I raise my hand in victory in the main event. So Mark Henry, try your best. Trust me, I want you there. But don't get it wrong about who the real undisputed champion is. And that is me, Y2J. You got some remarks, but at the end of the night, you'll be hearing this music. Wow. A very escalating conversation between these two. I think I've got the main event of SmackDown figured out after that conversation. Stay tuned when we come back to Friday Night SmackDown. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. Chris Jericho opening the show, saying that he will once again, in 1 week's time, be the undisputed champion, but he has a whole hell of a lot of competitors to combat this Sunday at the Night of Champions pay-per-view. There will be 4 other men gunning for his championship, and the one who seems to be gunning for it the most, and the one who Chris Jericho thinks that he deserves it the most, Mark Henry, will be competing in a #1 contenders over the Battle Royal, but I don't like being over the top rope, so I will most likely try to change that as much as I can. I hate over the top rope contests. So let's start off the night with some sophistication, some education, some enlightenment, some indulgence with our savior, Damien Sandow. Damien Sandow being the smarter of the two between him and Antonio Cesaro, and Antonio Cesaro is the more athletic. Last week we put the matchup of what is better, strength or wits and strategic planning, and it seems that strength won out when Antonio Cesaro hit a neutralizer on MJ. Damien Sandow and Ryback both got involved in the match, and this week we're playing some vice versa. Here we go, Ryback. Ready to go here, and look at Damien Sandow. Damien Sandow, is he ready to tangle with that monster, Ryback? Obviously on Monday Night Raw, Ryback turned heel. Oh boy, very exciting. I called it. They're stealing from my channel. Okay, here we go. We're going to be Ryback here. We need to play even Stevens booking because it is before a pay-per-view. And obviously, I don't want Antonio Cesaro and Damien Sandow being the #1 contenders to the Tag Team Championships. I want MJ and Ryback to be #1 contenders to the Tag Team Championships. So we're going to see some meat hook action, maybe some shell shocked onto Damien Sandow, and Antonio Cesaro is not going to like it. These two will have their chance. Strength and sophistication, is that going to be their name? Give me some good Antonio Cesaro and Damien Sandow names, please. That would be amazing. Very, very good ones. Something like Strength and Sophistication, or something like that. S&S Industries, Strength and Sophistication Industries. And look at that, Ryback just playing with Damien Sandow. Feed me more, the chants have begun. Damien Sandow getting back into the ring, and the struggle continues in this match. MJ did have some choice words for the WWE Active app. Said that he and Ryback were going to be the tag team champions, whether they had to fight 2 or 3 men each tonight on SmackDown. Not going to be necessary, you impress me enough. I am GM Ginger King, and I will do what I think is best for this business. And what's best for this business is Ryback and MJ in a title match against the New Age Outlaws. Damien Sandow and Antonio Cesaro have certainly impressed me, and we will see after this coming pay-per-view, whoever wins, they're going to have to decide how they want to defend their championships, whether they want to give the New Age Outlaws a rematch or move on to newer pastures. I don't believe in title rematches. It's not something I believe in, especially for a tag team title. Maybe for the world title of each show, yes. But, you know, for those small titles, if you lose, you're down to the bottom, and you have to work your way back up. So that's my firm belief. So unless MJ and Ryback want to defend against the New Age Outlaws, that might not happen if they lose their championships on Sunday at Night of Champions. These parts will come up all the way up to Saturday, so I'm going to record them all now tonight on a Wednesday. So I won't be watching SmackDown, you won't be getting a review of it on these videos. So I'm going to record them all Wednesday, and they'll be going up all the way till Saturday. However I choose to do that. And on Sunday, of course, I do want to keep it kind of on Sundays being the pay-per-views. We will have the Night of Champions pay-per-view, and just like I've done everything, I will set up the card, and I will play through it match for match non-stop. Some of the matches, they're going to be championship matches, and I'm going to let them go. I'm going to let Universe decide the fate of some of these matches, and then I will book accordingly. We will see if MJ and Ryback's fate coincides with what I want them to do, because I might watch that one. Who knows? We'll have to find out on Sunday at the pay-per-view. So far, the booked match is hopefully the championship match, because if Ryback wins Damien Sandow tonight and New NWO doesn't have a match, then, you know, Universe Mode will say, oh, okay, well, then they don't deserve the championship match, and they'll give it to Ryback and MJ. So, that's definitely a match, Ryback and MJ versus New Age Outlaws for the Tag Team Championships. Kennedy versus one of 3 competitors tonight who are going to be involved in a triple threat #1 contender match. Or maybe all of them. Who knows what Universe Mode will do with that match. So we'll have to find that out at the Night of Champions pay-per-view. But every championship will be defended except for, obviously, The Miz's. And, you know, he earned his shot into the WWE Championship, so I cannot take that away. Now, many are asking, why not have... Well, not many. You haven't seen the video yet, obviously. So, now, the question does arise... Why it's Night of Champions, every championship should be defended. Why don't you just have him defend his championship and then go for the WWE Championship? Well, I could do that, and I may still, but as of right now, I like Miz. He earned his shot in. There's no reason to punish him for impressing me. And lol, look at this. Damien Sandow might be getting some shell-shocked here. So, yeah, that match is going to go. So we have the WWE Championship, the Undisputed Championship, the Tag Team Championship of both Army of Heaven and of New Age Outlaws. So that's 4 there. We also have the Intercontinental Championship. That's 5. I believe there are 7 slots. So we have 2 open slots for matches. And I will decide... further along what I want those to be. One of them will come from SmackDown and one of them will come from Raw. I just don't know what I'll have them be yet, so stay tuned for that. Most likely it'll be a tag team match from SmackDown, but I'm not going to spoil who I want in that match. And then I'm going to have a Raw match as well, a Raw grudge match, and we will see what comes of that. So that is going to be the card for Night of Champions. And we'll see how right Night of Champions is at the end of these playthroughs here. And it looks like Damien Sandow is getting a little bit beat up in the middle of the ring here tonight. Obviously, Chris Jericho opened the show, and Mark Henry interrupted him. So, you know, if Mark Henry doesn't win, and I guess I can elaborate a little bit on the main event, because the main event is going to be a 6-man over the top rope contest, but I'm going to try not to make it over the top rope, so hopefully it'll just be everyone in the ring, and whoever gets pinned and loses gets out. Now, Jericho will be in the match. Why? Because I believe that if you're the champion, you should somehow control your own fate. Whoever he wants out of the match first, they are not going to be at the Night of Champions pay-per-view this Sunday. They will not make it. So the first person to lose in this main event match tonight will not be in that championship match, and that's the goal of the situation here. Damien Sandow versus Ryback here on SmackDown, and it seems just like last week, Antonio and MJ still getting involved. Both men. Let's see, what is his signature? Right, the backpack stunner, but no meat hook? See if we can't go after Antonio Cesaro on the outside here. Oh no, and it looks like Antonio Cesaro got in the way of Ryback one too many times. And shell shock to Antonio Cesaro. And Damien Sandow is shocked. I think that takes away Antonio. I think that'll make him go to the back, but I'm not certain. If it does, that would be amazing. And this would be our first commercial break here, because both of them are on the outside. Ryback standing tall. It'd be amazing. And no, it looks like Antonio is still going to be a bit of a problem. That's fine. We can fix problems. Going for a bear hug on Damien Sandow. And it looks like Antonio failed at distracting the referee. Damien Sandow still holding on, and look at that. Manager ejected. Oh, and look at this. A roll-up by Damien Sandow. So smart and sophistication. Might be winning out on power here tonight. I don't think so. Ryback powers out of it, and an elbow to the back of the head. Oh, no. Ryback setting up. I think the meat hook should be able to be done. Let's see. Oh, and there it is. But he gets reversed. He gets reversed. Oh, the meat hook misses. And why is MJ doing? MJ, a strategic genius, he must think that this is going to work somehow in his favor. But I don't know. Maybe he was distracting the ref to let Ryback get an upper hand on Damien in an illegal way? I don't know, but Damien Sandow attacking the arms, attacking any limb or appendage of Ryback. 1, 2, and it looks like MJ has... Oh, and look at this. Shell shock out of nowhere. Damien Sandow didn't see it coming. Shell shock connecting. And MJ is kicked out, but it might be too little too late. I think that Damien Sandow's done here. Damien Sandow is getting beaten up. I don't think he stands a chance against Ryback here. And Ryback going to the top rope? Oh my gosh. Ryback is up on the top rope, measuring up. Damien Sandow, double axe handle to the face. Oh, and he's just pounding Damien Sandow's head. Oh, come on. Do you know how high his IQ is? He keeps knocking his IQ points down a couple pegs whenever he goes for an attack on the head. 1, no. Not going to win by roll-up here, Damien. Damien Sandow, a very good competitor, but uses his wits in most cases. Oh, no. Look at all these reversals from these two. This tag team match might be one of the money matches at one of the upcoming pay-per-views if MJ and Ryback can claim the tag team championships on Sunday. These two are going at it as if they hated each other from years of a rivalry. And the meat hook. Meat hook out of nowhere. And here we go. Finish it, says Ryback. Ryback is going to finish it here against Damien Sandow. Crowd is chanting, feed me more, and down with Damien Sandow. He's going for the pin. Is this going to be it? 1, 2, 3, and it is over. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryback has gained the momentum back from the new NWO, and they are the #1 contenders for the New Age Outlaws as championships. And they will have their match this Sunday at the pay-per-view of Night of Champions. And oh my goodness, Damien Sandow and Antonio Cesaro extremely impressive, and they will earn a championship opportunity in the future, I'm sure of it. The meat hook out of nowhere leading to the shell-shocked. Look at that. Down with Damien Sandow. 1, 2, 3, it is over. Ladies and gentlemen, a crazy gauntlet match coming up. Bully Ray thought he could get away with his, bullying, and I'm not going to stand up with it. I taught Wade Barrett a lesson last week, teaming up with Big Show and having Big Show leave him as a partner, and that worked out to my favor quite well. So this week, I have a gauntlet match set up for Bully Ray, and you're going to be a bit surprised at who some of these competitors that I've set up for him might be. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. This has been Thursday's WWE Daily. Tomorrow, we will have a couple of more matches and maybe a couple setups, maybe the end of the gauntlet match, and then, of course, on Friday and Saturday, we'll have the main events of SmackDown, and on Sunday will be our pay-per-view. And it's going to be an exciting one. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. I am Derek D. Ginger King, your YouTube champion. I have the best universe mode in the world, on this planet, on your TV screen. Go ahead and spread the word. Tell other people. Like it if you want. Favorite it if you wish. I am Derek D. Ginger King, and I am checking out.